fans in very good voice, along with the Chorley fans in the away end. Now it's a midfield with Chorley. Number 8, Jake Cottrell. Up towards Marcus Carver. Lays it off towards Elliot Newby, the ex-Alty player, of course, on loan at the J. Davison Stadium a few years ago when we got relegated, of course, in the Conference North. He was one of the few bright sparks from that season, Elliot Newby. So here's Densmore, up towards Johnson, back to Densmore. Quick 1-2 between the two right-sided players, inside towards Jake Molt. Molt switches over towards Andy White. Good play there by Molt. Here's White down the left-hand side. Now Cisse on the left wing, cuts back on his right foot inside towards shooting, back to goal inside the area. Cisse goes down, play goes on. Hume, can he get a shot away? It's 1-0! Fantastic play by Altrincham. Really good play down the left-hand side. It's a quick 1-2 between Cisse and Hume. Hume got inside the box. He turned his man, got inside with his right foot. And it's a great finish at the near post, 1-0 to Altrincham.
That's just about the classic example of Jordan Hume and what he does. Tight situation, defender on his back to the left of the 6-yard area, quite near the byline. A wriggle, a turn, a feint past one man. Could have shot then, thought no, I can go another step forward, so there's less of an angle. Did that and then wrong foot to the keeper with a finish. Brilliant stuff, and well done to the referee, because Cisse was fouled in the build-up on the edge of the area. He went down looking for a whistle. The referee looked at him. He's obviously, the referee knows all about Jordan Hume.
Will collect the ball and plays it long towards Cisse. Cisse flicks it on towards Hume. Once again, really good play between Cisse and Hume. Hume has the ball, goes inside the box, but it's cut out well by Scott Lever in the end and cleared away only as far as Andy White. Alty looks to rebuild. And it's Sean Densmore inside the Chorley half. Taking the ball forward. Really positive play by the right back. Here's Max Harrop trying to cut back on his left foot, can't quite do so. And it's cleared by Chorley, only as far as Densmore, inside the box, shot by Densmore. Oh, it's a really good effort. Chorley are at 6s and 7s here. Really good play by Densmore down his left foot.
Yeah, it was. He had men in the middle who might have expected a pass, but you can't blame Sean for that.
Thompson clears it long. Left footed clearance up towards Hume. Hume wins it in the air. Here's Harrop, bit of space to turn. Releasing Cisse down the left hand side. Gets inside the box here. It's a heavy first touch. The ball falls out towards the Chorley player who can clear the ball. He brings it away. But once again, really good play by Cisse. He's getting better with every game he plays for Altrincham. And it has been all Altrincham, to be fair, especially since the goal as well. A really good start by the Robins. Here's Cisse. Crossed in by White. Not convincing though. But Harrop has the ball inside the area. Really good play by Harrop. Really good skill. Nutmegged his player. Couldn't quite find the man in the middle though. Here's Williams with a shot. Oh, he's just dragged it wide. But John, really good play there by Harrop. Couldn't quite find the man there.
Well, it's another example of the sort of outrageous skill you just wouldn't expect to see at this level. You've got to see this on Alty TV.
For Altrincham, Jake Molt takes it over towards Cisse. Wins it in the air. Now here's Jordan Hume inside the area. Can he get a shot away? He's working his way towards goal. Back to Cisse, edge of the box. Cisse cuts back on his left foot near the byline. Oh, he goes for the shot. Went for a very speculative, ambitious shot there, Cisse. He's applauded by Alty fans because he is a very bright prospect there. He's done so well, but I think on that occasion he went for the wrong choice there, and it will be a goal kick here for Chorley.
Densmore, crossfield pass intercepted by Teague, but Cisse's picked it up. Good play by Cisse into the Chorley half. Here he goes, those long legs. Lovely ball by Cisse to Jordan Hume, right wing position, pulls it across. The good ball by Hume, intercepted by Scott Leather. But you see Fu Cisse and Jordan Hume combining really well. Newby to Teague. Teague knocks it forward, bit aimless. Cleared by Tom Hannigan, finds Sean Williams. Good ball by Williams into the Chorley half. Picked up by Jordan Hume. Knocks it forward. Cisse's on his bike here. Great ball by Hume. Perfectly weighted. Pulls across it. Oh, it's a really good move. Fine effort by John Johnston. That would have been a picture goal, but what a wonderfully weighted ball by Jordan Hume.
Yeah, it's really typically vibrant attacking play by Altrincham. We've seen it so often. A great ball by Jordan Hume. You thought Cisse and the fullback, was it not Adam Blakeman, it might be Adam Blakeman.
Ball's played forward. Leathers challenging Hugh. Altrincham fans want the free kick, they don't get it. Here's Cottrell. Good ball by Cottrell out to Blakeman. Blakeman plays it forward to Alex Newby. The ball's with Wilson. Wilson out wide to Elliot Newby. Good play. Elliot Newby's got a chance here. It's a good shot. And Tony Thompson's done well there because he's got Alex Newby bearing down on him. Sort of a cross, sort of a shot. But Thompson had a lot to deal with there because do I go for it? Do I not? Goal kick eventually falls to Sean Williams. Nice play by Williams. He's looking for Johnston but finds Harrop. Harrop out to Johnston. This is good play by Altrincham. Here's Johnston. It's a cross. It's a good cross. Oh, Cisse in onto it but couldn't quite. It was a really good opportunity. Side-footed effort, volley. It was a difficult skill but got it wrong really, the on-loan man from Blackpool, but great cross by John Johnson, a fine move by the Robins.
Chorley cut out the danger and it's back in the Chorley defence. It's Scott Lever down the right hand side up towards Josh Wilson, headed away by Hannigan though, only as far as Teague, down towards Elliot Newby, the number 11 in the green boots, back to Scott Lever wearing the orange boots. Now he tries to find Josh Wilson. Wilson up front, holds the ball up, plays out wide to Teague. Can Teague get the ball in? He plays it to Newby, back to Teague. Right footed cross towards the back post towards Carver. Oh, it's just headed away by James Jones. A really important defensive header there because Marcus Carver was waiting to knock it in. Still Stockport 0, Blythe Spartans 1. So Tony Thompson kicks the ball on. Harrop flicks it on, appeals for a free kick and he gets it. So it's a good free kick here. Harrop flicked the ball on and as he was doing so, he was pushed in the back by the looks of things. And so Johnson's going to take this. Referee blows his whistle. Johnson takes towards the back post. Hannigan's there! It's 2-0! It's John Hannigan! What a fantastic header that is! He got in front of his man. Great free kick by John Johnson. He put it right in the spot for Tom Hannigan, and that's got a convincing header. 2-0 to Altrincham.
Just about the last thing you'd expect from a defence as renowned as Chorley's to let Tom Hannigan escape the clutches of his marker like that, but he did. Perfectly flighted free kick from John Johnson, great delivery, and Tom was there and he wasn't going to miss out. Planted a header into the roof of the net from a central position about 8 yards out, 2-0, just the start we needed in the second half.
Yeah, it was put on a plate by John Johnson, really good free kick. Tom Hannigan beat off his man quite comfortably there actually, and it's just planted down the middle of the goal really, past the keeper. Into the top of the net, and fully deserved I think. Altrincham 2, Chorley 0. So just after the half-time whistle of course, just after the resumption of the second half of course, and there has been quite a few goals across the league already in this second half. Now here's Mepp and Walter, Chorley looking to hit back straight away. Here's Scott Lever down the right hand side, tries to find Elliot Newby. Here's Teague, and that's a free kick on the far side, just in front of the Smart Stillridge family stand. So it's going to be a left-footed free kick towards the back post for Chorley. One in the air, 2-1. 2-1, and as I was saying, that is, I think it's Teague who's got the goal. It's the captain Andy Teague who's got his head on that, and it's going to be got a goal back, and that's livening those Chorley fans up. It is Altrincham 2, Chorley 1, John.
Yeah, he's made an impact now, to be fair. It was a good delivery. I think Blakeman on the left there with his left foot curling it deep to the far post, and it's a case of which we know what they're about at these set pieces. Chorley, they've got height, they've got strength.
Here's Densmore. Maltz. Foul, that's a foul on Jake Maltz by Marcus Carver. So very intriguing for the rest of this game, that's for sure. So it's John Johnson who's going to take this. Towards the back stick, headed on by Hume. Oh, it's just wide. Oh, really good chance there. Teague takes it short towards Scott Lever. Inside towards Newby, back to Lever. Inside the box, crossed in towards Carver, headed away. Not convincingly though. Here's Mepp and Walter. Crossed in again towards the back stick. Won by Teague across the 6-yard box, headed by Carver. And it's headed well over the bar in the end, but John, they are growing into this game, they are creating chances now. Taken into defeat of Jordan Hume. Now here's Johnson, can he get a shot away? Oh, it's a bit of a poor touch by Johnson there. He was in there. Here's Densmore. Well, he ignores Densmore's call inside towards Jordan Hume. Can he get a cross in? It's a low cross cut out by Chorley. Densmore's in there. The danger's not cleared. It's Hume. Ball's up in the air, and Chorley will clear the ball. Now it's cleared away. Only as far as James Jones up against Wilson, and that will be a throw in just in front of us. Taken quickly by Chorley. Inside towards Alex Newby. Malt cuts it out. Back to Blakeman. Blakeman clears it long. Only as far as Tom Hannigan in the Alty back four. Chorley trying to up the tempo here. Here's Cisse. Back to White. White clears it long down the left hand side. Up towards Scott Lever. Being pressured well by Cisse. Really good play there by Cisse. He keeps the ball in play near the corner flag. Can he get inside the box? Really good play by Cisse. Shot! Oh, it's blocked well by Meppenwalter. Max Harrod wanted the ball, cutting back. But really good pressuring by Yusuf Cisse. Kept the ball in near the corner flag, drove into the box, and it was a good blocking in by Meppenwalter, John. This time it's a corner on the opposite side. It's going to be a right foot in swinger. Towards the back post. Oh, he's just missed the header. It's not cleared yet. Driven back across the face of goal. Now here's Johnson, the counter attack. Alty bring the ball away. He's got Cisse in support. Here's Harrop as well. Johnson up against his men. Can he play it through to Cisse? Johnson goes it alone. Will he get a shot away? He's shot. Oh, it's going to be a corner kick. Appeals to handball. Nothing's given. Meppenwalter tries to play over the top towards Carver. Really good tackle there by James Jones. Really good tackle, convincing. It's going to be, I think it's Newby on the near side there to take towards the back post. Won by Teague. Only as far as Cisse who clears. No, it's in the Chorley back line. They put it back into the mixer towards Teague. Won by Hannigan. Not convincing yet. Carver. It's Teague here. It's onside. It's 2-2. It's Teague. It's that man again. The captain for Chorley. It's 2-2. And I must say, it's a bit of a scrappy piece of play, but it's a great finish there by the captain.
Well, I'm not quite sure how that broke to Teague. It must have been a slice of luck. I know Tom Hannigan didn't quite get his header as he wanted it to, and as it up in the air on the edge of our area, suddenly it looked like an attempt to clear, cannoned off somebody, fell perfectly for Teague, and you have to say he couldn't have caught that volley any better. It was a tight angle, but it absolutely screamed into the roof of the net.
Tumbled in the box. Here's Josh Wilson, picked up by Jake Malt. Malt, good ball to Sean Williams. Williams driving forward, knocks it wide to Densmore. Densmore inside to Hume. Hume to Densmore. Chance. Sean Densmore makes it 3-2 to Altrincham, and that is a superbly constructed goal.
He loves getting forward, Sean Densmore. He really does. He's done it so many times over the years. He hasn't lost the knack. Great play by Jordan Hume. When he played the ball into Jordan Hume, he thought Jordan's going to twist and turn, get a shot away, but not a bit of it. He saw the old war horse galloping up along the right-hand side of him, slipped it into him, and a really, really super cool finish.
So the Altrincham right back puts Altrincham ahead by 3-2. It's the Chorley number 4, Teague, is playing right wing back. He's scored both Chorley goals, so interesting set of scorers today. Here's Andy White. White into Williams. Williams, good ball. Densmore, the scorer. He's got space to go forward. Can he have a go? He can. It's a really good effort. Oh, it was on his way. Always going over, but what a goal that would have been.
He's got the taste for it now. You can tell he thinks if Teague can score 2 goals, so can I.
Leather advancing over towards the halfway line. Gets a deflection, bit of unfortunate there. Here's Newby. Newby inside. Ball comes back, picked up by Blakeman. Here's Meppenwalter. It's a great effort by Meppenwalter, and it's a weird save. It's a strange save by Tony Thompson. Eventually he's done enough. The ball's bounced up in the air. It's bounced to Carver. Carver from a tight angle has blazed over. He'll be disappointed with that.
Yeah, I think so. It's offside as it turns out, Brian. The flag's gone up, yeah.
Newby still in possession, knocks the ball back. Cisse challenging, ball's knocked forward. It's probably going to go out, and it looked like there was a nudge there, but the referee the assistant, like he got a real heavy neck.
Well, he did. I think it went out off Tom Hannigan, but that was because he got a barge in the back.
Right-footed out swinger. Up go the heads. It's a it's a goal. It's another goal, and it's Meppen Walter. Fine header. There was an Altrincham player on the line. May have been Sean Densmore or Sean Williams, but it's and Tony Thompson's got a booking there, but it's gone in off the Altrincham defender into the roof of the net. It really was a terrific.
Well, it was. That's what they do from set pieces. We know that they're a threat. He's a massive unit, Meppen Walter. He wins these balls in the air.
Here's Witham again, plays the ball to Newby. Newby to Alex Newby. Here's Elliot Newby, back to Teague. Teague dinks the ball forward. Cisse should get onto that. Good play by Yusufu Cisse. Can he get on his bike here? He's knocked the ball inside too. Jordan Hume. Jordan Hume, that's a dreadful challenge on him by Scott Leather. It's going to be booked and sent off here, I think. Is it Meppen Walter? Oh, it's Meppen Walter. Sorry, I thought it was Scott Leather. Meppen Walter receives a yellow card, so Teague, Leather and Meppen Walter. And that was a pretty cynical challenge. Here comes, is Poole going to take it? It looks like it's going to be Densmore. It's a great effort. Yeah! Yeah! Sean Densmore makes it 4-2! Get in! Take that! Wonderful free kick! We're having it!
Absolutely vintage Densmore. Brilliant free kick. It really was. He always says before a game he has a few practice free kicks. If he feels on it, he fancies himself. If not, it might go over the stand roof. We know which category that belongs in. The former, that was absolutely to perfection. Again, the goalkeeper, Irwin, absolutely flung himself. No chance of getting anywhere near it.
And Altrincham lead again. It's a 7-goal thriller, and who's to say there won't be further goals? Ball's played forward. Up goes Hannigan. Header falls to Elliot Newby. Here's Louis Ullman, who's just come on. He's got an opportunity. Takes the ball across. Well held by Tony Thompson. You can't take your eyes off this. And Tom Hannigan after 50. Teague pulled one back straight away to reduce the arrears, then made it 2-2 from a wonderful strike. Altrincham go ahead through a great goal from Sean Densmore. Courtney Meppen Walter makes it 3-3, and Densmore's free kick makes it 4-3. Yusufu Cisse, he's doing a great job down there in the corner. Pulls it in, great play. That's a penalty! That's a penalty! Jordan Hume's pulled down. It's a blatant penalty. Altrincham had a chance to seal the points here, and you won't see a more clear-cut penalty. I think it's Scott Leather who looks like he could be in some trouble. I think he's fallen very awkwardly. Here comes Poole. Oh, not the best penalty, but it's in the corner. He scuffed it a little bit, but I think he knew what he was doing, and that has made it Altrincham 5, Chorley 3.
And he's run straight, sprinted straight over and jumped into the arms of Phil Parkinson on the far side. No, and the keeper went the right way, Brian. I wondered for a moment. I really did, but that doesn't matter. Full credit to him because he has to wait a long time there, you know.
Just a few seconds left. We've had 8 goals here at the J. Davidson Stadium this afternoon, 5 of which to Altrincham, 3 to Chorley. Great afternoon, 2 good sides. There it goes. Phenomenal stuff by the Robins. The Altrincham bandwagon continues. The march towards the playoff continues. It's been a great afternoon's entertainment, and Altrincham have nailed the ghost of that 4-1 defeat at Victory Park in January against the then league leaders.